If you're looking to take a ride in a Robotaxi, first thing you have to do is download the Robotaxi app. Once you have that downloaded, it'll sync up to your Tesla account. There is a map on here. That's the only zone, at least in Texas, Orlando, Tampa, some different parts of the country. That's the only spot they'll pick you up. So you have to take another map, compare it to that, because it's not interactive. So we had to drive to the area, and before we could even see if we could get a ride. And you know what? For the first day launch in Tampa, we got a ride right away, and this is how it went.
This is the first launch day in Tampa, and I am sitting over at a TJ Maxx, and I actually tried to get picked up at this Wild Fork over here, and I said, this is gonna be very tricky for the vehicle to pick me up. Kind of the same with the TJ Maxx. So Tesla is making me walk across the street to the Napa Auto Parts. It will not pick me up over here, even though it's inside their zone, their radius. My wife will be following me in her Tesla. My ride is 1 minute away. Oh geez. This is the weirdest thing on the planet. I'm sorry. Okay, well, my life is in your hands, car. Please close all doors, seatbelts buckled. Now, we'll have all my wife's stuff. Here we go. Okay, doke. All right. We are self-driving. Obviously, having full self-driving, we've a little used to this, but I still don't trust it. I'm just glad this has a steering wheel, because I was thinking that the Robotaxi or whatever you want to call it. Oh, you're not supposed to touch that. Sorry. That you'd have no ability to stop this. Like if this thing just started darting that way, at least I could crawl over and hit that. So that's a little reassuring, in my opinion. I wonder if they're listening to people that are taking the ride. I'm sure. So you can listen to your music on here. I can change the temperature. I can tell it to pull over. If you wanted to contact support, you can. I'm not going to. I saw an issue where there's a Waymo in Atlanta got stuck in some cones, and they navigated and talked to the police and everything and worked things out. They had the street shut down in Atlanta to film Superman, and this Waymo got stuck in these cones, so the windows were rolled down, and there was guys on speakerphone in the Waymo talking to the police officer, and the officer was blowing his whistle, and it was super crazy, and they navigated them through. I'm sure there's some manual override for the Tesla as well. Now Home Depot's over here, so we're gonna see. Look at this. I mean, it's really no different than full self-driving, other than there's not a human being there, which is kind of cool. I wonder if I could roll the window down. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, it won't. That's as far as it lets me roll it. Okay. So that's kind of sad. That's as far as you can get the window down. Sorry, car. Don't mind me in your space. Okay, so that's different. I don't like being stuck in elevators, so the fact I can't roll the window down, that's a little bit not my favorite thing in the world. It's funny, if anyone sees this, like that guy, that car driving itself. I mean, what's gonna happen to Uber, you know? Yeah, I mean, everything's here. You could have your Spotify. This should link up to my wife's account. Has your trip on here, how far you're going. Really, everything should be the same. Oh, can you actually watch YouTube? Oh, get out of here. I was gonna bring my 7-year-old, but you have to be 8 years old. So he's back there in the Y that is behind us. All right, car's doing things up here. It's not like I can stop it from doing things. Let's see if I can get Modern Greaser on here. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty sweet. Go over check Modern Greaser's channel out. He's a rock star. Oh, there's my, yeah, so anyways, my son is 7, so he's disappointed. You have to be 8 years old to ride. You cannot sit in the driver's seat. That makes sense. Sorry about all the poor filming. All right, be quiet, guy. I mean, can you imagine being drunk in this thing? You'd be like hitting buttons and doing all kinds of stuff. That would be, I mean, I'm sure they've drunk guy proofed this. You can turn up your stuff, this, that. Oh, arcade, kids would love that. Netflix, Disney Plus, that's awesome. Okay, well that's pretty sweet. A lot of entertainment, you know, and no awkward conversation or awkward silence. Now you can mess with the screen, see where you're going, zoom out. So I tried really hard to get a Waymo ride in Atlanta when I was there recently, and it was in San Diego, and they had the Waymo vans. And I was talking to some locals there, and there's my kids right there. Can't roll the windows down to see them though. And it was difficult for the locals to even get their cars. And so they were like, yeah, we've been trying to get a Waymo forever. And they're all over the place. So I'm actually really surprised I was able to get the opening day of the Robotaxi. Okay, so that's why they said a 7-minute walk. So it is taking me to this side of the street, it looks like it doesn't want to cross traffic. And it says you have a 7-minute walk to Home Depot, which is on the other side of the street. So over there is Home Depot. And so that's why it said there's a 7-minute walk. Yep, so it's gonna drop me off at the Best Buy. And then I have to hoof it over here. And in a lightning storm, it would be terrible. Unless they're gonna pull into a stoplight and flip a U-ey, but I highly doubt that. I think it's gonna be one of those. Here we go, make sure to gather your belongings. Thank you so much, this is awesome if anybody's hearing this. All right, McDonald's. Maybe they have a deal worked out with McDonald's. This is so crazy. I love it. I guess he's dropping me off at the curbside pickup. This isn't even a parking spot. Breaking the rules here. Just, uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Please exit safely. Open trunk. It's got its hazards on. Thank you very much. Stellar ride. We're gonna watch this thing back out of here. Here it goes. I mean, we shouldn't be shocked, right? But it's still just amazing to see.